In this video I'm going to show you how to get files up onto our Citrix server and to get them down again. To start off with, you get into the course and then you go to modules and then you go to if whatever week is requiring you to have a starter file in Visio of some kind. I'm going to go to week 3 lab overview. This has you using here's the lab 3 Visio file right here. That's a starter file. And you have to take that, and I'm going to put that in my BIS 245 folder. Okay, so that file is there. I put it in the desktop under my BIS 245 folder. Then the next thing I have to do is I have to go into lab.devry.edu. And once in there, then your steps may be a little bit different, but they will eventually get you to the point where you need to go to apps and search all apps and go to Visio 2018. Click on that, and it will eventually arise. I just close that screen. Okay, and then what I need to do is I need to search for crow's foot notation. Crow's foot. Actually, no, I don't. Forget that. We're trying to show you how to get the file up there, right? So you go to apps, and then what you do is you go to Windows Explorer. That's how you get the file up there. So Windows Explorer will open up. And then mine shows as an icon at the bottom there. You can see that there's different disks. You have to distinguish between the F drive, which is your drive on our remote Citrix server, and the C drive, which is the disk, the file disk on your home computer. So I'm going to plus sign on the local disk C. I'm going to click on users. Then I'm going to go to whatever the username is for my computer, which is Brent, and then that brings up all the different places I can go, which is the desktop. Then I put it in my BIS 245 folder, and then I have my lab 3 Visio starter file. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it here onto my desktop of my virtual F drive. Grab like this. Okay, and then when I click on desktop, I should be able to see lab 3 Visio starter file. Okay, then at that point, when I have that up and running, I then go to Visio, search for Visio 2019, and I click on Microsoft Visio 2019 for it to open up. Now I go to crow's foot notation, search on that until crow's foot database notation comes up, and I open up that. Okay, and then at this point I can go to File, Open, Browse, and then just go to the desktop, and this is where my Visio starter file is, right here. Now I'm on the desktop of my virtual F drive, the one that's out in cyberspace somewhere, okay, just so you know. So I would bring it in and see how it's here. Then I would do whatever work the lab prescribes, and I'm not going to go into that right now because there are other videos I've created on that. But when I'm done, I will go to File and Save, and then save it, and then I can X out of it, shut it down. Then what I would do is I would go back to Windows Explorer, open that up. Go to the desktop of the remote machine and scroll down until I find my Visio starter file, lab 3 right here. Okay, take that and then move it again back to go to users. Oops, first of all I need to go back to the desktop here. I need to find that starter file. I'm going to go copy, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to users here. I'm going to go to Brent, expand that. Then I'm going to go to my desktop where I put my BIS 245 folder. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to go paste. And that should have overwritten it into this folder, Visio 3 starter file. Okay, it's asking me, do you want to copy and replace? Yes, I do. So what it's done is it's copied that to my desktop. Now I should be able to go to my desktop or wherever it is on my C drive that I put it and then just submit it like I would anything. But it should be there on my local disk C desktop. Okay? So that's how you get files on and off Citrix.